Hello, this is James. Today I'm going to go over screen magnification and resolution for your display, for your monitor. CashFootprint requires that the magnification be 100%. If you do change it to 125 or 150 to make the icons bigger and whatnot, CashFootprint right now isn't designed to handle that magnification on some of the screens. So that does need to be set at the default, which is 100% or quote unquote small. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Let's go ahead and right click on your desktop. Click on personalize, screen resolution. And then on the screen resolution screen, there will be a make text and other items larger or smaller. Go ahead and click on that link. And the magnification should be set to smaller or default of 100. If you have it set to medium or larger, some of the screens within CashFootprint won't size properly, specifically the grids on the customer history, sales history, inventory, and on the other payment type menu. So I'll show you which spots within CashFootprint are affected by that. But right now, make sure it's set to smaller and hit apply if you need to. And once you change this, you will need to restart the computer in order for it to take effect. So go ahead and make sure that's 100 and then close it. Apply it if you need to. And then the spots that you're going to see the issue are within the others. Let me type 1, 2, 3, 4 correctly here. The other menu, this will not be sized properly if you don't have it set, have the screen magnification set to 100% or the default. The other spot will be under the history screen. This grid, even though you have the ability to resize the form, the grid itself, this outline here, will be smaller, and you may not be able to see some of the columns within this grid, and you'd be forced to use the scroll bar more times than needed. By changing that to 100, the grid size will expand properly and fill out the form that it's on. Same goes for the item, the inventory screen. This grid will be shrunk. I believe the customer screen may be as well. Yeah, it looks like the customer screen might be shrunk if that size is not set to 100, and then likely the search screen too. This grid could be smaller. Even though the form is larger, the grid may be smaller, and you might not be able to see some of the items in your inventory. You might see only the item number and group code. Essentially what you would possibly see is something like this. And then when you make that screen bigger, you'll see that there is a description column, but when the form is either too small or the grid is not expanded properly, that description, because it's a stretch column, it'll stretch to fill the contents of the grid. If the grid is too small, that column won't be there. You would need to try and click in here somehow and expand that, but if you were to expand the form over, you would see that description there. So this grid is also affected. And maybe there might be some other spots within CashFootprint, but those are the big ones that people notice the most, in addition to this menu being off. So if you have any questions about this, please feel free to email us at product.support@lothill.com. Thank you.